Hey guys, it's Mooty here, and today we have a live battle against one of my Twitter followers, and if you guys want to catch a battle with me, you can follow me on Twitter, or you can look out for any of my streams. Today's mascot is actually relevant to ORAS, and it's a Kyogre. Look at that! He's huge. He fits on my head, and it works sometimes. I've had him a couple photos, and I've literally had this thing for like 3 or 4 years now, sleep with it every single night because I'm a child, so... We're ready against Talonflame, Garchomp, Gengar, Rotom, Wash, Heatran, and Sharpedo. Probably is Mega, assuming Garchomp is not as Mega or Gengar is not as Mega, but Gengar's banned, so it can't be as Mega. I'm gonna really quickly grab a screenshot of that and just keep it on hand because we're running against pretty overused team here, and I'm going to try my best to suffice. So my team today is Dragalge, Pidgeot, Mega, I'll make use of it, I swear, Keldeo, Slacking, Excadrill, and Cresselia. Cresselia is there for dual screens. I don't actually have Light Clay on it, unfortunately. I wish I did, but honestly, Excadrill is a pretty good lead to start off with because actually, if we see Rotom, we're going to have problems, which might be a lead. Rotom might be the lead, so hurry. Okay. I really think Rotom might be the lead. Rotom or Heatran might be the lead. Either way, well, not either way. I'm going to say Dragalge, you're doing pretty well if Rotom's the lead. And then we'll see how it works out. This is the same Dragalge I used in a couple of my old videos. You guys loved it, so I'm going to continue using it. If there are any other Pokemon you want to see me use in future battles, put them in the comments, and I'll definitely try and get to use them. And if you guys enjoyed this video, as always, I appreciate your support, I appreciate your likes, and it never goes unnoticed. I always read all the comments and all that other stuff. So, he leads off with Heatran, and I can Hydro Pump it. It won't kill, but I could do a lot of damage, so unfortunately I can't go for any of my stabs, but Hydro Pump for try to get off as much damage as I can seems like a pretty good idea, even if he wants to Stealth Rock me or switch out. If anything, the only thing on his team that actually resists Hydro Pump is Sharpedo and Rotom. Can't forget Rotom, but it's gonna do not that much. Unfortunately, not that much. And from what I noticed, this Rotom doesn't actually have leftovers, so either it could be Resto Chesto, could be Choice Scarfed, could be Citrus. So, unfortunately, I do have a big problem against electric types, because, you know, I got some pretty big weaknesses here. It's no joke at all. But, I mean, Slacking can take some hits. The only problem is I don't want to get burned, so I'm going to have to watch out for that. Cresselia can take some hits. I can also set up Light Screen or Reflect, depending on the situation. So we're going to go with that. Going to try and put up our defenses before we try and... Okay, see, like, if you went for Will-O-Wisp and I went into, like, Slacking, that would have been awful. But Cresselia doesn't mind a Will-O-Wisp. I don't even know if this one's honestly EV trained because I just grabbed it from my box. But... let's see, he's got a lot, well, he has a good mixture between special and physical, but if anything, in order to counter this, he might go into Sharpedo because it carries Crunch, so I'm going to go with Reflect, just on the off chance that he decided to go into Sharpedo. If anything, he might decide to Volt Switch out here. Obviously, we find out that, he doesn't have Scarf because he switched up his attacks and I outsped him. But either way, he's probably carrying Resto Chesto or Citrus if I have to guess. Either one of those two. Resto Chesto is a lot more popular than Citrus is. So, goes into Gengar now. And Gengar, not a Pokemon I want to see because Reflect doesn't really help me against it. And I'd be weak to his Shadow Ball, so that's awful. What I could do is go into Slacking. Assuming it goes for Shadow Ball, Slacking is immune to it. The only problem is that Gengar can also carry Focus Blast, which, as we all know, terrible accuracy, but it hits things hard when it manages to hit. So, things that I can do, I can Night Slash, I can predict him to switch out and Pursuit. I don't know if, I'm going to predict him to switch out and Pursuit, hoping that, yes! Alright! Kill it! Kill it! Do it, Slacking! Yes! Yes! I wonder if that includes me staying in and loafing around, because I think I could switch out. I think I could switch out between turns. Like, he obviously, the problem with it is that you're gonna lose a turn of, whatever. Like, your opponent knows you're gonna lose a turn. That's a problem with slacking. Like, really huge problem with slacking. But Talonflame, I can't say that I'm terrified of you because I've got a Reflect up. But I can't say him because I'm Choice Banded. Otherwise, I would have freely stayed in, like, Giga Impacted. In terms of the stuff I have, like, I can't go into Keldeo. He's weak to Brave Bird. Excadrill's the only one that resists it, so that's my best bet. On the off chance he wants to go for Flare Blitz, then not exactly the best situation to be in. And this is also why I really want to try and set up Stealth Rock. So I'm just, he goes for Swords Dance. Alright, well, either way, Reflect is still up. So basically the way this works out is that it's negated. Like, my Reflect is negated. Bad news is, terrible, awful news is, I don't have Rock Slide. So, we're gonna have to figure out the situation before I get swept. Now, I could attack it, or I could sack this thing off at this point. Either way, we're gonna have trouble dealing with this thing. I'm just setting up Stealth Rock. He goes for Brave Bird. It's resisted. Probably might think I'm Scarf. Now it's gonna go for Rock Slide. But no, can't think I'm Scarf because I have Air Balloon. Like, well, the only thing is that now after I set up Stealth Rock, I am forced to Iron Head. I'm actually dead because Reflect just wore off. I am dead because Reflect wore off, but the good news is that he takes recoil damage, and I believe he's Life Orb, and obviously now he can't switch in, so he has to stay in, otherwise this thing gets sacked off. So figure out how to deal with this thing in a moment. Momentarily. We'll figure it out, don't worry guys. Things that outspeed Talonflame. Nothing. Things that can take Talonflame's Brave Bird. Not a lot. Cresselia, out of curiosity, what nature are you? Check moves. Okay. You are, really quick, you are. Oh, no. Crap, they don't say it. So, okay. This is a really big problem. Like, granted, I have a lot, not a lot, but I have a good amount of stuff at +2. I'm gonna go into Cresselia and try and Reflect, honestly. Like, I hope he's just taking damage, recoil damage, honestly. And because I don't have anything else that resists this, like, my team is just stuff that I put together. You know, I put together to have fun. So, yep, goodbye Cresselia. You cannot take +2. The only good thing is that I kill it. Thank goodness I kill it. Thank goodness recoil damage is a thing, because that would have given me problems. And I got Stealth Rock out in the process, even though I had to sack off 2 Pokemon to do so. Mega Pidgeot, can you do things to... No, you can't. Heatran's around, so Mega Pidgeot won't be good until I get rid of Heatran. Rotom might come out. Seems like a probable thing. Gengar's dead. Talonflame's dead. Garchomp's around. If Garchomp comes out and I go into Dragalge, we have problems. Slacking isn't bad. Honestly, slacking is not bad. Like, Choice Band Giga Impact does a lot. If he goes into Heatran, I have Earthquake. Goes into Garchomp, I can get Impact. And the thing is, I'm bulky. And looking at his team, the only like, Sharpedo could set up a speed boost, but I don't think Sharpedo's that threatening, to be honest. I really want to just Giga Impact this thing. Just go full out damage. Just damage completely. Or I could predict him to predict me to go for Giga Impact and go into Heatran. thinking that he can't do a lot to this thing. I'm gonna Earthquake. I'm gonna Earthquake predict. Okay, no, he goes for Outrage. Alright, Outrage is gonna do a lot. However, do I have a Steel type on my team to actually take it? Off the top of my head, I don't think I do. Or a Fairy type, unfortunately. Yeah, I don't. But I do have a Keldeo with Ice type attacks for what it's worth. Goodbye, Slacking. You did nothing. Yes, you did nothing. Pretty much you did nothing, and I was hoping you'd actually... Well, actually, no, he took out Gengar, so he did do something. Gengar could have been threatening. So, goodbye, Slacking. I needed, like, an... Okay. Now that he's confused, we got the chance to do something here. I could go to Mega Pidgeot and Protect. I know I don't know whether I'll outspeed because he might be Scarfed, in which case I would be screwed. Or I can go to Keldeo here. Check moves. Keldeo, you have Icy Wind, and you can deal with things pretty decently. Although I feel like because he's confused, he might go out into the Rotom. I think he might go into Rotom just because he's confused. He might want to preserve this thing, and going into Rotom would be the best option for him to. And in which case, I could go into Dragalge, but it's really not. Honestly, I don't think that's worth it. I think I'm better off just Secret Sorting, predicting the Rotom, and the off chance, like I really wanted to go into Dragalge to deal with Rotom, but on the off chance that he went for Outrage, Dragalge is dead, and I want to keep that thing around. Because, I mean, it's got a good variety of attacks. Like, even the see, I told you it was Citrus. Without the Citrus, that would have killed the next turn, but you kind of just got to deal with it. Obviously, you can Volt Switch out. The only problem is I don't really have any reliable switch-ins, but the good news is if he decides to Volt Switch, I'm Assault Vest. I can live it. He's got a dead Talonflame, dead Gengar. Sharpedo is there. Sharpedo is annoying. Doesn't want to take a Sacred Sword. Actually, none of his things want to take a Sacred Sword, so I'm going to stay in Sacred Sword because, actually, I'll outspeed, but I'll get enough damage off on Rotom to where I could probably kill it. I guess maybe he was expecting... What do I have that's physical? Do I even have a physical attacker left? Do I even have Pidgeot? Nope, I have no physical attackers left, unless he was expecting me to be physical, but these things usually aren't. However, maybe I can bluff the fact that I'm choice to continue going for Sacred Sword because it's the best attack. We kill it off this way, but you gotta kill it off some way. Garchomp, not gonna want to take it. Although if he goes into Garchomp, then kind of thinking he might be Scarfed. But if he doesn't go into Garchomp, then he's just maybe Choice Band. I'm just going off of guess here, but like usually Ice, although he could still be Rough Skin, Rocky Helmet, that's also a possibility because I did hit him from the special side. But Heatran coming in is fantastic because we're just gonna go for a Hydro Pump. And I feel like I could take Heatran fairly well to where Hydro Pump will just like lots of damage, oh, and take it out. Oh, that was a crit. I feel bad now. I feel bad. There was like no hacks the entire battle and then crit. And then crit. If you guys haven't seen, they came out with Primal Kyogre. And its mouth is like open, it has like shark fangs, and it's like creepy, so you don't want to be sleeping next to that. So Garchomp comes in. Do I want to sack something off to keep Keldeo around? Keldeo, you're a good asset against Sharpedo. You really are. I'm sorry, Dragalge. Might have to sack you. It's such a sad world, but I might have to sack you. Only because I want to keep Mega Pidgeot around, for no other reason. I really want to keep Mega Pidgeot around, that's my reasoning. Because Mega Pidgeot actually, it can outspeed the Garchomp, assuming he's not on Choice Scarf. But goodbye, Dragalge. You're dead. You tried. did not do as much work this round as you did, not this round, this battle as you did the last one. So Pidgeot, you can just, actually, the thing that I can do now is easily just Mega Protect, waste a turn of Outrage, and then he's left with the possibility of confusing himself, which obviously plays in my favor, or he's also left with the possibility of switching out, and I also get the speed boost, so unless he gets a 3-turn, he doesn't get 3-turn Outrage, so here I could just go for Hurricane. Hurricane hits both of his Pokemon for neutral, so we're gonna go for Hurricane, and oh, he was Scarfed, and he got the Outrage. Damn it, Pidgeot, you could take it. You took it, you left at 7. I actually did not think you could take that. Yo, Mega Pidgeot, I'm gonna put like a whole analysis on you because I love you too much. You're like my favorite Mega, and I love you way too much. Although the only problem is, after a speed boost, I don't think that I can kill off this, oh, you got Aqua Jet. Damn, you're crushing dreams. Crushing dreams. You're crushing Pidgeot's dreams right there. I was gonna Hyper Beam. Alright. Well, speed boost is gonna happen. Yo, best play ever. Just go for the freaking Icy Wind. Worst play. So all I need to do is, you know, hit a Sacred Sword in this scenario. Not die to his Mega. What do you carry? Like Crunch, Ice Fang, Aqua Jet, some Fang attacks. So we're down, okay, Protect for another speed boost. Doesn't really change the battle because I still have, unless he's just trying to wither me down with Burn, which is like, curse you. Keldeo, you could take it. I know you could. This is coming down way closer than I wanted it to, but you could take that. You could take that. You could do it. You could do it. You could do. Yes, justified, even though it doesn't matter. Sacred Sword for the win. Yes, this came down way too close, but it was a damn good match. So if you enjoyed this as much as I did, then leave a like. I will continue having live commentaries because I've been having really good battles lately, I'm not gonna lie. So as always, I love you guys so very much. Have a wonderful day, and bye.